Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, often tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have Redwood Empire, established here in 2017. Okay, good. I thought it was 15, but it says MMXV11. And this is the Pipe Dream Bourbon Whiskey, bottled in Sonoma County, California. I do have the 700 milliliter or the 70 CL bottle, and we are exactly at 45% ABV. So we have Whiskybase number 192419. This bottle is not available in Germany at the moment. I bought it from the UK, from Masters of Malt. There it costs 50 euros and 94 cents or pence. And for it to come to Germany, I have to pay 19% excise tax. I have to pay customs on it, and I have to pay shipping and handling. Another 20 euros on top. So 69.90. So I bought some Buffalo Trace kosher rye and wheated recipes, and I thought, why not just add a bottle? And so I bought this as well, and I'm very happy I did that, all right? So this is something I've heard a lot about in the States, and this is something I can't get here, and it's like, why not just try it and see what happens? Now, I am going to compare it to something that I can get here in Germany, which is amazing, which is Eagle Rare 10. I pay less than 40 euros for this. This is then 50 pounds, or for me, 70 euros. So in the States, we're paying, what, $45? This is cheaper. All right, it has an age statement and so on and so on. All right. Now I know that it's very allocated in America, but over here, for some reason, Sazerac has been delivering it from 2022 now. We've had new shipments of this hit our shores, and it stayed the same price, which is amazing. Sazerac really defies most logic with their pricing schemes, don't they? Just think about the Pappy and think about the BTAC and so on at their recommended retail prices. All right, for those of you that do not know much about the Redwood Empire, now they name their whiskeys after trees. So for example, they have here the Pipe Dream, which is the 14th tallest tree on the planet, the Emerald Giant, the Lost Monarch, the Rocket Top. They even have a Grizzly Beast. And they have the Pipe Dream, the Emerald Giant, and the Lost Monarch in cask strength even. So the Pipe Dream is bourbon whiskey, the Emerald Giant is rye whiskey, the Lost Monarch is a blend of straight whiskeys, the Grizzly Beast is straight bourbon whiskey, and the Rocket Top is straight rye whiskey. Now, what I don't like is I'm on their website. I'm on the redwoodempirewhiskey.com website. And not a single mention. It says here, I'm sorry, that's not wrong. They do say here, age a blend of 4 to 12-year-old barrels. Excellent. The distillery was founded 2017. They can't make 12-year-old whiskey. They don't have a time machine. So this is bought. And very, very, very small here in the corner, it does say here, distilled in California, Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee. I tried this before reading the label. Very small, by the way, that little part there. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And as soon as I read it, it's like, oh, yeah, Fred Flintstone vitamins. Yeah, I get Dickel juice. All right, so I get the Dickel juice in here, and that's okay. On the website and all the advertising I've seen on all the other blurps, all the other scripts I've seen online, does not mention the fact that this is not made exclusively at the distillery. It's not bad. They will be doing it, but this is a lot of bought products in here. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We do have a mash bill, which is interesting. 4 different distilleries, and yet they can give us a definite mash bill. So 75% corn, 21% raw rye. I've never heard raw rye before. I say unmalted rye. And then 4% malted barley. Very good. Sounds like an MGP mash bill, doesn't it? All right. I didn't know that they use the exact same mash bill in Kentucky and the exact same mash bill in in Indiana and in Tennessee and also in California. Who would have known? All right. So on the nose, when I smell this, I get a little bit of a cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, raw dough. It's a little bit of that grainy, doughy type of moment. It's good. If I do the Eagle Rare, I get more of a berry, red berry moment, and a lot more of caramel, little bit of that tobacco leaves, and some pecan pie, as well as a little bit of brown sugar. I adore the Eagle Rare. I'm going to do a video, at least I think I'm going to do a video one day. It's my idea I had while doing this. The question is, would this be in my top 10 bourbons to have? No. Would it be my top 20 bourbons to have? Yes. And I was like, okay, good. I need to do my list. I need to have the top 5. I need to have the top 10, and then I need to have the top 20. And I don't want a collection of 5 bourbons. Sorry. As you can see behind me, I want a collection of at least 20 bourbons, at least 20 ryes, at least 20 Irish, at least 20 here from Scotland and so on. I could actually have a list of 20 German whiskeys you should try and have. I think a list of 20 is a little bit more realistic for my world. Now, most people want a top 10 list. Fine, go for it. Other people can do that. The 5 bourbons you have to have, go for it. I'm going to do a list of the top 20. All right, so I'm going to try to rank them at least in the top 5, the top 10, the top 20, and see what happens here. From my opinion of what I can get over here in Europe. So let's try this, 45%, 45%. As I said, this is under 40. This is under $45. This is 50 pounds. And in Germany, with the dumb transport, excise tax, and customs, it's $69.90. The price you have to pay to get good stuff over here sometimes is, it's almost like extortion, isn't it? Good news. This, as I said, could be in my top 20 list. Cheers. You can write down your top 20 bourbons you would have in your collection down below. That'd be interesting. And then we would then I would probably going to have to do the top 20 bourbons under 50% and under, and then a top 20 then cask strength. Can I get 20 cask strength bourbons together in my list that are available, affordable, and yummy? That's the question of the day. Cheers. But I do get that Fred Flintstone moment. It's got a little bit of heat, not too much. A little bit of the mineral moment going on in there. I would love to have known the proportions. Is it 4% own juice and 96% other juice? Is it 50% own juice? What's going on here? That'd be so fine to know. If anyone has any more information about Redwood Empire and in particular with the pipe dream, please write that down. All right. So it says here, named for the 14th tallest tree on the planet, Pipe Dream is our first bourbon whiskey. Pipe Dream bourbon is made from barrels aged between 4 and 12 years with a high corn mash bill. Smooth and complex, it is true sipping whiskey. And I must admit, yes, I really do. Whoever composed this whiskey, I'm going to use instead of the word blend, composed, did a very, very fine job. Well done. C+. All right. Now the Eagle Rare is going to be a C+, B-. C++, B-. This is better. This feels more non-chilled filtered. This has more viscosity than this. This has more flavor and more complexity. It has more of that typical Buffalo Trace mash bill 1 moment. I like a lot. This is one of my benchmarks, one of my standards of bourbons. I highly recommend it. I put in blind tastes all the time. As long as it's not going up against cask strength or barrel proof bourbons, this usually is in the top, almost always in the top third, if not in the top 10% here of the things we try. Top 20%. Let's go for that. Very, very, very nice product. Beats Buffalo Trace, of course, but hey, Buffalo Trace is not, it's almost 8 years old. Let's go for that. And this is 10. So that's very, very, very nice whiskey here. Redwood Empire plants a tree for every bottle we buy, and so at the moment it says here, trees planted by Redwood Empire at the moment here in October 2023, 1.1 million trees. Have they sold 1.1 million bottles already? That would be amazing, to be very honest. I mean, wow, impressive. All right, I'm always a tiny little bit reserved when they write down the cocktail recipes on their website. We have the Julep Dream, we have the Redwood Fashioned, we have the Eureka, the Sequoia Sour, and the Morning Fog. I have no idea what is Morning Fog. So Morning Fog is 2 ounces of Redwood Empire Rye, Pipe Dream, bourbon, cold brew coffee concentrated, simple syrup, chocolate bitters, and salted maple whipped cream. Okay, they put the fog on the top. Gotcha. No. All right, thank you. All right, no thank you. Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American, having fun and enjoying trying different whiskeys. Please like, please subscribe, please tell others about this crazy guy over here in Europe, trying often rare and exotic whiskeys and sometimes things you can actually get. See you very soon. Bye-bye.